Maybe the reason everything feels uncomfortable lately is because your soul has outgrown the place your mind keeps trying to survive in. Read that again. Some seasons were never meant to become your permanent home. God is saying, my child, pack your bags. Not physical bags, emotional ones. The pain you kept carrying, the fear you learned to live with, the sadness that slowly convinced you this was all life would ever be. You were never meant to stay trapped there forever. You are leaving the house of depression, leaving the house of anxiety, leaving the rooms where you questioned your worth every night, leaving the version of yourself that believed healing would never come. Because pain may visit your life, but it was never supposed to own it. For too long your mind has been at war with itself. One side trying to survive, the other side begging for peace. And maybe that's why you've been feeling tired in places sleep cannot touch. Because your spirit has been carrying battles silently. Battles nobody saw. Battles you stopped talking about. But listen carefully. Not every closed door was punishment. Some doors closed because God knew what was behind them would destroy you slowly. Sometimes protection feels like loss. Sometimes isolation is preparation. Sometimes everything falling apart is actually life making room for something better. You are entering a season where your mind breathes again. A season where peace no longer feels temporary, where laughter returns naturally, where you stop surviving and finally begin living. Not perfectly, not instantly, but honestly. And maybe the hardest part is realizing you kept unpacking your soul in places God already told you to leave. Old wounds, old people, old fears, old versions of yourself. But now, it's time to move. The life waiting for you on the other side of healing will feel unfamiliar at first, because peace feels strange to people who have lived in chaos for too long. But trust this, you are not being abandoned. You are being redirected. And one day, you'll look back at this painful season and realize it was the moment your entire life quietly began again.